God, I love my Keurig. Oh, do I love my Keurig. Oh, 20. I think when I was driving my boys to school, 23 degrees. 23 degrees. This is what I ran away from in Illinois. Let me get on the right screen. There we go. Let me hocus pocus my video. Custom color. There we go. Boom. Morning. I'm assume Jilly, but I could be wrong. It could be C Dub. 23 degrees outside with a high of 34. Winds winds at 10 to 15 miles an hour, making the wind chill close to 2 degrees. And yes, you are going to hear me slurp my coffee. I am sorry. It's cold. Just dropped the boys off. And they were all like, why we got to go to school? It's cold. It's like, yeah, your dad went to school in way colder temperature than this. You guys will learn. Builds character. You'll be able to tell your kids you went to school in the cold, uphill, both ways. Rite of passage. You gotta have at least one cold day. Yesterday I played a little bit of Boulder's Gate for a little bit of time, and then I realized I had to put, because yesterday was the warm day of the week, I had to start the grill, put the steaks on, season my meat, and that take that however you want to, and put it on the grill and cook. We haven't had ribeyes in a while. Wife got them for Valentine's Day, and Valentine's Day got um, because the day before we realized that we couldn't leave our son alone, so we couldn't, and our college son is not around, so we couldn't leave anybody home, so we modified our. Yeah, it was super short, super short. Um, like I said, because I started and then it was like, oh yeah, I need to cook. What am I thinking? And today I've got band practice, which is gonna be cold. I think we're just gonna focus in on music we noticed last Sunday that we were not playing right. Oh, this is the easy version of this. I say easy version. Um, so my band practice will be somewhat. Somewhat quick, I'm hoping. I don't want to be in a garage, 30 some degree weather, freezing my buns off, trying to drum. It will, in theory, but I mean, the drums are cold themselves. The movement will keep me warm, that's for sure. I will say that. But I'll have to just from Sunday. I'm gonna have to readjust the drums because temperature change throws off drum sound. It'll tighten the heads up. I've always hated cold shows. Always. Because without fail, I will have uh, to tune, like tune drums. Yeah, man. Not like, tuning an instrument, but I'll be able to hear the tone of the drums sound like just horrible. Sit there, beat while everybody else is tuning. I actually be hitting the drum. Just becomes a cacophony of crazy sounds. I used a big word. Oh gosh, sorry. I keep forgetting how hot this mic is. Let me turn it down just a hair. There we go. Still should be able to hear me. Oh yeah, now you can see I got my little cap on, trying to keep my head warm, even though I'm in the house. Crazy. And it's nothing like what my cousins are having in Illinois. I will admit this because they've got snow, ice, below zero temperatures. So, but this stuff was not supposed to happen in Texas. Like maybe it would get in the 30s, or it used to be. It would maybe get in the 30s. Now it seems like a regular occurrence. So, Jillian, excuse me, how was your day going? Well, that's weird. Usually it's one or the other, not both of them coming on the same. I'm gonna have to hop over them. Ooh, yeah, that would. I have a cat that likes to sleep in between my legs, which I don't notice until I have to wake up in the middle of the night and do my old man potty run. At 2 in the morning. Got a cat in between my legs. Although one night I woke up with some very weird dreams. The cat better not be doing anything to me. That's all I got. Maybe it was the motion of her licking, cleaning herself. Maybe. weather guy going, but he's probably just saying it's cold. My COVID cat, Myra, used to sleep uh, on us, but then Myra and Coco had a really bad argument, and she stopped. But now she's starting to do it again. And yeah, it's getting to be like, I got one cat in front of me, one cat behind me. I'm just like, this is not right. I'm glad I only have two, but not four. Only in that, I know exactly what would be happening if I did have four. It would be cat mania. Barely could. My wife is not. Well, she's not a pet person. Like they had a dog growing up, I think, and I've had rabbits, guinea pigs. I've had a plethora of animals. No snakes. Several dogs that to this day I still miss. But I found that I had the best connection with cats. Yeah. Well, my wife's already complaining that we don't, get our groove on. Well, granted, we're like 50 years old, so we really probably shouldn't be But she'll look at me and be like, "Hey," like, "Hey," and then she'll see a cat, and she'll be like, "Come on, girl, we can throw the cat." Like cats don't like closed doors, so like we close the door, and the cats are looking at us. You see paws underneath the door, like we're trying to do something here. Leave us alone. Got 20 some odd years of this. Last 4 years, you guys are always messing with us. Want to get our groove on? It's Mr. Nasty time. The whole time just watching, staring, taking notes. Cat's in there writing down. So you put your meow 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 meow. I want some meow meow too. And of course, they're both spaded, but they still get the urges to meow like they're in heat. So late at night, you're like, oh no, come on now. Oh, you know what? Coco, I don't think is spaded. I think about it. I don't think we. So she may go in heat. That really must confuse her. I'm in heat. What are you guys doing that for? Why is she not screaming like a mad one? Well, I mean, that's because there's kids in the house. That's why she don't be screaming. Oh, sorry. Okay. Anyway. It's too early in the morning for that type of talk. We will bring it back to a more PG-13 type of show. Oh, shoot. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man episode 10, 11, 12 are out. Okay. Oh, shoot. And I've got band practice. Now I don't want band practice to be more than an hour long. I've really gotten into Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Can't wait to see Captain America: Brave New World. I'm a big, yeah. I'm a big Marvel fan. I grew up on Marvel comics. Uh, I'm one of those that, I like the Marvels because I knew what they were doing comic book wise and thought it was great. I get where everybody else was. If you don't know anything about Marvel, if you don't get it. But as a Marvel comic book person, it's amazing to me because I remember being little collecting. I still have some of my Marvel comic books in our closet, and I remember I stopped collecting after I had my first kid, and then I started back up again. And right when it started back up, that's when they launched Generation X, their '90s new X-Men group, and I had a silver foil of the first edition of the comic signed by the writer and the inker and the artist, and it got stolen from me. But I did get it. I did get the original one, of it back. It was just not signed. So one of these comic book conventions, I'm gonna go and get those three to sign it and get it certified, so I can have that one back. Um, but yeah, I just look. I growing up, I loved. They were just so ahead of their time. Marvel was, and not to say I didn't like. I had the death of Superman. I had one of the first Batman versus Predators, or versus the Predator. Oh, that was so. I wish I had that comic book again. I loved the crossover stuff they would do like that, where it would be like, because they had DC had Batman versus Predator, which makes sense. Two gadget type guys going at it. The Predator's gadgets versus Batman's gadgets. Oh, that was so awesome. I can't remember who was versus the Alien, because DC did another one with like one of their heroes versus the aliens. I can't remember who it was. I want to say it was Superman, but I could be mistaken. Now, I have fallen out of favor with DC, but that was because I think it was Superman. I think it was Sperm Man. It was a Sperm Man, and Sperm Man killed it with a super sperm. This is supposed to be. This is supposed to be PG-13 show. Oh gosh. Oh, that is so funny. I'm gonna have to clip that later on. Oh, that got me at tears laughing right there. Got me at tears laughing. No worries, I will keep your secret safe. Sperm Man, faster than a speeding pregnancy. More powerful than child support. Able to piss off baby mamas in a single bound. It's Sperm Man. Oh gosh. And there's a bit for me. Go back to doing stand-up. That's my bit. Sperm Man. I'll explain it as how typos. How typos ruin the world. tears over here. I'm in tears over here. Cracking myself up. This is what the people are missing. Oh gosh. Oh man. I gotta get my hero talent right. Didn't even notice the typo at first. Well, I have a bad, so I have dyslexia. So I can't even say it. I've got that thing where I will transpose letters. So you could have typed it right, and I could have seen that, and it would have been even more hilarious. And trust me, that does happen. Wife gets mad at me for that all the time. And I passed it down to two of my dyslexia. Well, if I don't focus on what I'm reading, I can do it with words, letters, and numbers. I've got it pretty bad. And music, everybody's like, music helps you. Yeah, music, I have to admit, music did help me through in that, because I had to stay in order. But I will think it correctly, but say it wrong. And I grew up in a house where everybody in the house, except for me, was left-handed. So I have a tendency to do things left dominant, which my wife just doesn't understand, because she's right hand dominant. So like, I'll be cutting food, and she's like, "Why are you using your right hand to cut?" It's like, "Well, isn't that right?" She's like, "No." It's like, oh. And I'll switch it, and I can do it. I'll, there are some things I can do with my right and left. There are times where it's a struggle. Best example is writing. I can write with both hands, but you can definitely tell the difference when I go to left hand writing, right hand writing. Now, when I drum, because when they asked me how to drum, or the very first time in like 8th grade, they were like, what hand do you write with? Oh, I write with my right hand. So I learned everything right-handed. But I have a hard time not duplicating it on my left hand. And I've been recently, in the last 10 years, really working on the independence of left hand. And you would think, well, if you're ambidextrous, it should be pretty easy. Well, there's rhythm and flow and syncopation that goes into that as well. But I've noticed, and I don't think about it, I noticed there'll be times I'll switch a hand. I need to pick my booger or something out my nose, and I'll switch to the left. If I'm not thinking about it, fine as I'll get out. But if I'm trying to get a certain groove, I'm trying to keep that groove there, and if I'm thinking about it, it's a whole nother thing, which is hilarious to me, because I'm just like, I should be able to do it without. My mom,
Give me a moment, champion.
and for the long, like, I want to say until I was 10 years old, I didn't realize there was a difference. But yeah, I don't think it was until I was 10. So that was the other thing too. It's like, I thought my mom and my brother were right-handed, and then my mom pointed out that she needed left-handed. I remember my mom saying, "I need left-hand scissors," and I'm just staring at her like, "Left-hand scissors? What do you need left?" "I'm left-handed, son." "What? I never noticed this before." It's amazing, like, when you get conscious of something, how your eyes open to certain facts. I'm trying to think of other weird examples of left-handed stage collapses. What the heck are... You ever get those, like you're in a group text or chat and people just saying stuff and then you try to decipher it and you have like in that it has like no common sense. Band leader was just like stage collapses. I look and there's a meme in front of it. I'm like, I'm not looking at your kids' those kids' memes. Good. So I loved Guitar Hero back in the day. Oh, that's another example. My left-hand brain does do struggles with playing a guitar the right way. I always want to play a guitar this way because to me, if I'm air guitaring it, perfect, but this is the correct way, and I've gotten to the point where I can do both, but it shows up in some weird times, and I just have to learn to work it better. First time I grabbed a guitar, I grabbed it left-handed. Everybody just stared at me. And Guitar Hero, I did eventually learn to play that right-handed, but Rocksmith, yeah. When I played in a blues band, our lead singer would play guitar upside down because he was left-handed, and he killed. Rest in peace, Mikey.
Smell that? It's treasure. I know it. We're close.
I think he was 69 when he passed. Man, he was amazing. And I'm gonna tell a story about him that seems embarrassing, but also proves to me the showmanship of this man. We had a gig in a small town. This is when I was playing with a blues band. Gig in a small town with a blues band. And it was cold weather like this, but it was an inside show. You know, I say cold weather, it was in its 30s, 30s, 40s, not too bad. And he was sick, but he was, able to play, but he was still sick. He was like, hey, I'm gonna take me some cold medicine, and when we get to the place, I should be fine. And you're like, cool. Great, we won't play so hard. We'll let you get through it. And he took a whole bunch of cold medicine. And then he decided to have some beers. And at first we were like, oh, okay. And he did that. And at the time I had a Pontiac Neo, or was it a Chrysler Neo? Okay. Super small four-door car, hatchback, stick. Oh, I love driving that stick. Wonderful. Wonderful vehicle. And I had the drums back there, I had him in the car, and I had our lead guitarist in the car with me. He was in the back seat. He was like, I'm gonna take some hauls. I'm gonna have me a quick beer. You know, just not try and relax and get ready for the show. We get about halfway to the gig. And he's like, hey, Alan, you're gonna have to pull over the side of the road. It's like, what? It's like, dude, I gotta take a dump. It's like, oh crap. It's like, you can't wait till we get to this gas station. It's like, you know, a few miles ahead. It's like, no, it's gotta be now. It's like, okay, dude, pull over. We're, I'm just like, all right, it can't be too bad. And from the side of the road, we hear, oh, shit. I'm like, what happened? And we couldn't see because it's dark outside. So we turn, and I hear Mike get in the car. Then I smell Mike get in the car. And he goes, dude, I fell down in the midst of taking a dump. I was like, what? He's like, yeah. 30-some degrees, we're rolling down the windows. I started thinking selfishly to myself, I hope he didn't get it on my drums. I'm like, I've got to put my kids back there. That's where my mind was. It's like, all right, the gas station's like 3-4 miles ahead. We're going to go there. We go there. He dumps all his clothes in the trash. Wipes himself clean. Gets some clothes. And we get to the gig. And we're still trying to get the smell out of my car. I leave the windows open at the gig. I mean, it was horrendous. And we're all laughing at him like, damn, you shit yourself, all that. Well, then as he's getting out the car, I noticed a little brown streak in his pants. And I'm like, dude, I'm not trying to be, mean or anything. What are we going to do about your pants? Pulls his shirt down. Like, can you see it? No, I can't really see it. Okay. He gets the first song going. Kills the first song. And he's like, yeah, I'm not going to get in the audience like I normally do. I'm just going to do what I'm doing, I'm just going to do it sitting down. We'll get through this gig. We'll make it. Well, he forgets. Gets in the audience. Leads them. Girls hugging on him. Kissing on him. Mac Daddy in the whole show. We have one of the best blues shows we could ever have. With the lead singer, cologned up, shitty, making the crowd work, dancing with them and everything. Show gets done, and he's like, "This is a great show, wasn't it?" And I looked at him and go, yeah, it was pretty shitty. Jokingly. And he goes, oh shoot, I forgot. He completely forgot about himself being that way. It's like, I was over there hugging on them girls and macking and everything. It's like, yeah, you did it though. He's like, yeah, I did. And from that point on, we never questioned anything. He just in the moment, doing what he needed to do to get the crowd into it, doing what he needed to do to, yeah, it's been amazing. And it just proved to me though, A, the show goes on. B, if you don't tell the crowd, they don't know about it. Nobody knew. I mean, I don't think only we knew. Only us that knew that he had crapped his pants and he was in a bad, he was a little ill. you ever smell a little something weird when you hung out with a band? It wasn't weed. Might have been something a little bit different. You never know. Yeah, but he was masterful at that. I had to give it to him. We teased him a while about that, but to this day, you know, it was the worst and best experience I ever had, all at the same time. And yeah, he was, like I said, he was just an amazing performer. I'm pretty sure that's why the blues band isn't what, like they well, some of why I don't hang out with them is because on Fridays they get together and play. Um, but I have sports events on Friday, so I just haven't been able to get out there like I want to. But now that I got a little free time, I may go out there and the rest, whatever's left of the band. Our lead guitarist turned out to be heroin dealer or was hanging out with heroin dealers and in and out of jail. That's always ugh. And yeah, and our bass player, we had the auspicious name of calling him lazy ass bass player. He would sit every show, he'd just sit down and play bass. Kill the bass, sit down and play bass. Couldn't get him stand up at a show to save his life.
You are an outsider, yes? Obey the testament of
But at the same time, he did the deed. So nobody really, like, we complained about it every so often, and we'd be like, yeah, well, that's just Nat. He's gonna sit down and play. He's gonna be on point. He's gonna get the groove going. So I ain't gonna say nothing to it.
The Empire is forever.
Yeah, I do miss the band, the blues band days. Yeah, that was. I have a.
We are the
I
seekers of
almost
light.
don't miss.
Always be prepared.
Oh yeah, big music scene in Phoenix. Actually no, Blacktop Mojo's probably been out to Phoenix a couple of times. And I've opened up for them. Um, uh, that's the weird thing is like I try to remember all the people I've opened up for that are actually national or international bands, and it gets to be a blur. Uncle Lucius, Blacktop Mojo, Shane Smith and the Saints, Mickey and the Moon Pies, Ray Wally Hubbard, a couple of huge country. Well, yeah, in the '90s, the music scene was amazing. Now it's such a weird. Because I try to tell the current from the Ashes TX is the band I play with currently on a regular basis. Technically, I think I'm still part of the Briars, but that's on an emergency basis. Even though I haven't seen Steve do many shows, I hope he's still playing because he's very talented. Um, but he had twins, and he owns a flea market. So, no, actually, I think he owns two flea markets, and he's working on rebuilding. He was big in the real estate, and he took like a small city courthouse and was rebuilding it. And I'm like, dude, that's amazing. It's like, yeah, and then he'd be like, so you want to do a show? I was like, sure, I'll do a show. And then like it turned into, I don't hear from you anymore. But that it, like I said, it's probably just busy with family life and stuff, not anything. And I think he called me once, and I missed the call and stuff like that. But trying to make decent money nowadays,
Sleep in peace. I'll contemplate.
lordy,
The great Titan Kazgarok,
it is
who granted
hard.
me the gift of the Forge, has relayed information from the Pantheon about our purpose. To create order from the chaos of the
And I'm pretty
cosmos,
much studio musician slash day player, you know. We need somebody to play drums. Yeah, I'll fill it. I don't know how many bands I filled in for.
the most powerful in existence. They would guide
I would literally, like, I would be going someplace to watch a band or watch another band, and someone would be like, hey, our drummer hasn't showed up, or our bass player isn't feeling good. You think you could fill in? Oh, what do you play? I'll play this, this, this. All right. Just let me know what the root notes are. I'll get you through the show. Okay, cool.
Issue logged in. May the stars guide you.
Does it mean it was a great show? Yeah, that's what I'm hoping the Briars get to reunite. Have like a greatest hits or something. What was that for that band? If you don't mind me being nosy. Oh, cool. Jesus Chrysler supercar. I may look him up and check him out. More rock and roll, heavy metal, dark rock. I hate to put a label on bands because I know how much I hate it. I hate labeling music because I'm to the point now where if it feels good, I'm like James Brown. Feel good? Yeah. Do you like it? Yeah. Well, that's music. Okay. Uppity rock. Okay, cool. I'm down with that. Sweet. I need to get. It's funny because, like, if I play, and this was something me and Johnny were talking about earlier. Like, every so often I want to play our music during a stream, but I'm like, do I need to get a copyright strike for playing my band's music on YouTube? Like, because he's got everything copywritten. Great, get mine on it. It's just like, why do I have to go through that? Now, Twitch, it's not an issue, but the few people I have on YouTube that mess with me, that would be, oh shoot. Doggone it, it did it again. Twitch, what is wrong? Why do you keep saying I'm playing Call of Duty? Registered some, oh, so since we're not signed to a label. Cool. That's right, we are independent. I did all the engineering to the music, and you can tell. Not that it's bad, it's just there there's mistakes I made that I know I made, that type of thing. Um, and like the first couple of recordings, I didn't realize like the first song I recorded on there, I did all mono, and I didn't realize it, and I was just like, well, it's in. You guys have set a time limit, so let me get this going. And when we do an album instead of an EP, we'll re-record it the right way. Let's see if you guys can even hear it. Maybe too loud.
This one more day, should know it's true. Lady, I got a new plan. I think I made you. When I ask you where you've been, all the attention's been. I'm drowning in your memories, trapped and I can't win. Why can't you tell me the truth?
Oh, and you're in.
Been here all these years, standing by your side.
That's C-Dub.
Now I know it's only true because of all your lies. Now I think I'll pack my bags, bitch, you're out of time. Call someone you think who cares, here's a fucking dime. Why can't you tell me the truth? You can't fucking skater, bitch.
That'll wake you up in the morning. So that was the first song we did, and I can hear all the first song stuff, but then we did stuff. Well, thank you. Still good. It's just I can hear where it. Yeah, it. Thank you. Yeah, it's. We put it on the EP and sort of our demo stuff.
Watch the shadows fall across the wall. All the lights off, 'cause I can't take the light no more. Feels like a Monday, every single fucking day. Why can't I have just one Friday night? It ain't gonna happen that way for me. God, I wish it would, but it won't. I don't remember the last time that I saw
So yeah, that type of stuff is what we do. I've got other ones, but I'll save those for later.
I am out of range.
Damn it, of course. Be out of range. Yeah, no worries. I understand completely. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's we have a very we're realizing what our sound is now too. We're just like, oh, you know what? We're more jam than heavy rock. Although we do have a couple of heavier songs. So. Yeah, that's what I thought had happened when you got quiet. You just take the kids to school. Like, oh, take the kids to school. Know how that is. I'll be here. That also explains my like in the lo-fi during the show. It's like so full of energy and practice and stuff. Man, just slow it down.
I need to target something first. I must get closer. I do not have a target.
Yeah, I did it.
That's more like it.
Ooh, shark. Stay away from shark. And shark's buddy. Oh shoot, hurt my knee. I probably will play more of our music and some of the stuff from my other bands too. I keep, anytime I get a copy of Masters or anything, I've got copies of them. I don't like throw those away. Thank goodness. I say that now I'm looking like, did I throw? No, I've got Lost Gypsies that I used to play with. Oh man, those were some jams back in the Lost Gypsy days. I completely forgot I have a soundboard. And now, for me annoying people with my soundboard. Oh, the cold breeze just. Ooh, that breeze.
Impressive.
Yeah, it's like old school radio now. Have all soundboards for everything. Weenie in the butt. Just got butt slammed.
And my wife and kids is gone. You gonna try and burn me out? Hey, you go to it. But I'll tell you one thing. I'll take out two of you with me.
You assholes that ever moved.
I've got some weird sound clips. I've got some weird sound clips.
Impressive. You have learned much, young one.
You'll find I'm full of surprises.
And that's when you get in trouble.
Your destiny lies with me, Skywalker. Obi-Wan knew this to be true.
No.
All too easy. Perhaps you're not as strong as the Emperor thought. Impressive. Most impressive.
Oh yeah, that one will get me in trouble. Gotta be careful with that one. 'Cause that's kind of long for a bit.
Stage 5. Evacuation beginning.
Oh, I should not have remembered I had a soundboard.
Evacuation complete. Evacuation complete. Complete. Evacuation complete.
Yeah, I'm gonna get myself in trouble with that. playing sound clips now. What's wrong with it? Hours later. Take it easy. Make sure them kids get to school. Cool, cool. Yeah, see, Dub, I'll be still playing for a little bit longer. Not going anywhere just yet. Oh, interesting. I thought. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do.
Pardon me, boy. Is this the Transylvania station?
Good Lord, I've got tons of these things. Tons of them. I need to learn how to use these things. Oh, there they are, way over there.
Danger Powers personal effects.
Actually, my name is Austin Powers.
It says here name Danger Powers.
No. Danger's my middle name.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, that cold breeze. Even though we've got a towel at the door, that cold breeze ain't a joke. Got me shivering in my boots.
Such a fascinating visitor. Our threads will cross again.
My coffee is cold. I'll be right back. Yeah. I'm over here looking at the towel. Granted, the one when we're in Texas. We don't do the wrap put the cellophane on the window. I grew up in the north. You put the cellophane on the window and you can see it like moving with the wind and stuff, but it keeps the cold air out. They don't do that here in Texas because it typically doesn't get that cold. So I'm pretty sure I'm getting window leak as well. My door has a window on it. We got French doors. They're probably leaking cold air too. I'm gonna go grab some water because that's my second cup of coffee, and I'm trying to be just 2 cups of coffee a day, 2. So I don't want to be like jittery and have the shakes look like Tyrone Biggums or something. Yeah, you guys really glad that cold didn't get you guys. Doggone it. Nice. Doggone cats with their silly stuff. Alright, anyway, be right back. Give me some water. Alrighty, C-Dub, take it easy. Oh, goodness gracious. just walked to the kitchen and had one of those moments of, oh my God, it's cold, and started sneezing and stuff. I tell you, this is going to be I'm either going to get sick or the boys are going to get sick. One of the two.
Louis has delivered a customer. You are appreciated.
You know what? I don't think I did aid the Weaver. Sweet. Now I've got to complete activities in this area. Oh, cat hair. Doggone cats. Keep rubbing on my microphone. That doesn't sound right. Could have swore I got a box of something. Did I not get a box of goodies? Did I not get a box of... Okay, well, maybe I didn't get a box of goodies. Oh, maybe I didn't. I don't know.
You are appreciated.
Sorry, got sidetracked. I gotta remember it. I'm streaming. I got sidetracked. All right, let's... Yeah, I'm going to avoid those. I'm going to get some repair done. Don't know why I'm walking, but I am. Channel not found. Uh-oh. Did kick me out? Oh, that's weird. Kick is saying I'm streaming. $36 to 75 loyal followers. I'm almost almost there with Kick. Actually, I'm not that far from their KCIP program either. Cool beans. All right. Anyway, repair and then. Here's what I'll do. So it will get my item rating up. He's like way too happy. Ooh, waterworks. Get that taken care of. Is there anything? I don't have anything close to waterworks. Okay. Of course, I get water. And then what happens? I gotta go pee. There, that way you can see if my chair is full or not. That's not good. I just had weird knee issue. Almost fell. What's that about? Other than being old. I think I'm gonna do one more delve. And I'm gonna call it a day. That way I can take my meds early.
That device keeps us safe from the poison. Hold on to it.
Dude, come back here.
Look busy enough. Make it quick. Make it quick.
Oh, you know what? Put my back massager on. It'll keep me warm in this cold weather. Course selection meeting. Oh, crap. When is this? From 5 to 6.
That device keeps us safe from the poison. Hold on to it.
Well, shizzle. It worked. I do want that speciality. Is that not working? Son of a gun. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay. That'll come in handy. But now, where do I get an air thing? Alright, I guess I have to go back.
That device keeps us safe from the poison.
Yeah, I know that. There we go. Okay.
Careful. The totem's power will drain whenever you take a step.
Yeah, really? Doing something I don't know. Do it. Interesting. Yep, it throws my view off. Go figure.
I am out of range.
I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Honestly, I can. I can do it. Definitely after this one. Take a break. Let my back heal up a little bit. Yay, it's time to get these birds. Not the bees! No, no, not the bees! till after I eat. There we go. That gets set over there. I may put that in. Is it bind? Binds when picked up. Shoot. out. Thank you, Julie Bear and C-Dub for hanging out, and the lurker that's lurking in there. Thank you, Paul, for hanging out, checking out the stream. I will be back tomorrow or